heard that story.
When your daddy bought a Demonstrator, 1955 Ford, that was the fastest thing in Three Rivers at that time. And Luann had a girlfriend staying with her, Cheryl Elliott, lived out of Callahan. I dated a girl, Rita Naylor, who lived out of Callahan. And that's about 10 miles, 11 miles out of town, out of Three Rivers. And Pat O'Neill had a date with a girl that lived probably 15, 20 miles out the other side of town. Well, that night, Luann had the Ford, and we had that I had gotten an old Dodge that Mother and Daddy had bought, and that was the slowest thing in town. And anyway, that particular night we had a football game, then we had a sock hop at the school, and then we had a midnight show downtown. And so Luann and Cheryl got through early. They decided they weren't going to the movie or anything. So Luann offered me the Ford. So anyway, that night after the midnight movie, I set that Ford up and we headed for Callahan and dropped Rita Mae off, came back through town and went out to Pat's house, went out to Pat's girlfriend's house and dropped her off, and then back to town. Well, that whole time I was probably driving between 110 and 120. So then Sunday, that was on Friday night, I guess. On Sunday, well, Daddy made the mufflers for our cars back then. So Sunday we were sitting there at lunch, and everything was real quiet. We were enjoying Sunday lunch. And Daddy very quietly said, "Wayne, how fast does that Ford run?" And I said, "Pretty fast." Daddy sat there a minute and he said, "Wayne, how fast does that Ford run?" I said, I've seen it over 80. And everybody quit eating by then, staring at me. Daddy looked at me and said, "Wayne, how fast that Ford run?" And I looked at him and I said, "I've seen it at 110 and not all the way to the floor." And Mother nearly croaked. "Where in the world did you open that car up like that?" And I said, "I opened it up taking Rita home the other night." And Daddy started. And about that time, Luann kind of giggled a little. And Daddy turned around to her and said, "What do you see so funny about this? I don't see anything funny." And Luann said, "That's the same place I opened it up taking Cheryl home."
Did you really?
So that got me off the hook. He wouldn't take on both of us at the same time. So I got off the hook for that one.
Then what did Randall say?
Randall sat there and said, "Huh, guess you better get out there and get in it and see how fast I can drive it. I've had it all the way up to 30. That's it."